What's going on? Aaron with Open Concept Construction. We are doing part 3 of our tiny home rebuild here. We're going to focus in on the siding, the cedar shakes, and how they're being installed. Behind me you can see where I've already done a bunch. I kind of put a bunch of pieces back together. I was learning how to do it here, so I didn't do it on camera and make a fool of myself. But I'm going to zoom in and you can really see how we're doing it and why we're doing it the way we're doing it. Part of this project is I am harvesting the cedar shakes from the house, from the parts that we took out for the windows that we installed and for the new door in the back. The problem with cedar is it's really, really brittle. Like, you can just shred it and it falls apart. So when I'm pulling this, I have to really be gentle to keep these big pieces. Like this one's got 3 hand nails in it. Instead of banging it, I'm pushing the nails through by hand. I'm pulling them through. See, this one's cracked now. Got my pile of cedar shakes that I've painstakingly taken apart. I have done a bunch of it already, just trying to figure out the process of how I was going to do it. These are 18s. And then the width is, every single piece is going to be a hair different. It's tapered absolutely hair thin on top, and it's like 3/8 thick on the bottom. This cedar shake right here goes up that far. So it's got this piece, both covering the top part of it. Our weeps, where the water can get in between, is at least a 1/2 inch from any other one. We want to make sure that where this piece goes up isn't lined up here. I got to build this up, and I got to build it up and around, and then I can build this piece around, and then it's just lining up our cedar trim, or our cedar shakes, from one side of the door to the other. So super easy. I just put my 4-foot level on, make sure it's level, and I'll draw a line across and then make sure that my cedar shakes line up. We're attaching with 2-inch ring shank stainless steel nails, and when we get to the point where we can't have fasteners showing, we're using 15 gauge galvanized trim nails. Basically, I've got a backer piece in here to match that one. I'm going to attach this one, and then I got to cut one to fit up inside, and then you just start building on top of it as you're going. So now I need this piece. We're gonna just build it in, and then I'm gonna work on getting this around and up. Building it just side to side, super simple. Keep it tight to the trim. I'm gonna run a bead of caulking real tight anywhere where that stuff, where our cedar touches the cedar trim. I wanna make sure that water can't get in and behind. Our reveal is right around that 7. So I'm just gonna start this one at about 7. And I'm doing everything I can to keep my nails above the 7. This one is close, so the next one that comes down over it covers that nail up so you don't see any nails. The nails that I just put through went through this piece. It also went through the top side of this one. So you can see where that one ends. Every piece has these 2 nails and then 2 nails holding it in. I'll probably just put one more on here, and then I'll have to finish the rest from the ladder. 13, 4. So 13.5, basically. I'm gonna cut all these too. So the first layer is gonna go on 13.5, and then we'll start figuring out those pieces that go up and around. Thanks so much for watching part 3 of our tiny home rebuild. The siding looks great, especially after it's pressure sprayed and then restained. It's all gonna look really nice. The windows are coming in about 3 weeks. We'll do a video of installing those and how that's gonna go. The tongue and groove that goes on the inside of the building, the insulating, there's a lot of steps that are going to happen in this building, and I can't wait to show all of them to you. Thanks so much for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe. Share with your friends. Make sure, especially those handy do-it-yourselfers that want to try this stuff on their own. You know, little tips and tricks. We'll see you next time.